today's shout out goes to It's Not Me 32 and Abayomi Luli or Lula, with a Y anyway. And again, if you like what to do here, review movies and whatever can be reviewed, please like, subscribe, and share, and also recommend whatever you want to be reviewed, either in the DMs or in the comment section, and definitely you get your recommendation checked. With that, we are going to be reviewing the movie Damsel. When you see me take a pause after introducing the movie, it's two ways. Either something went wrong badly or something was just too nice. Now, Damsel started off with the storyline and all of that, yada yada yada, and pretty good. So we had our star cast from Stranger Things, and yes, she was here, she was featuring here. And so the name alone, Damsel, made me want to think, should I watch it or shouldn't I watch this? What is going on with this name? Because from the name sometimes you can get a clue to the movie to an extent anyway, and now we have Damsel, and I said, okay, we started off nice. We had this not medieval era anyway, but we had this very old, way back time. We had kings, princesses, and all of that and all that stuff, and I was like, oh yes, now we're talking, we have a Merlin kind of movie. Then all of a sudden, fast forward up to the point where she became the damsel in distress. Fast forward to the point she became the damsel in distress. Then I started questioning so many things. First and foremost, we had a full-blown talking. Should we call that a dragon to start with? Should we call that a dragon? I don't say it. To be very honest, it looked like an old angry woman. If you look at it from some standpoints or for some camera angle shots, it looked like this old, angry, skinny woman that's walking on her falls and all of that. But in the end, okay, it's a female dragon according to what they say. And so many things came into play. The first, or the one that got me so pissed off, and I was like, I'm done. She came in contact, the damsel in quotes, came in contact with these healing worms, right? So they are sort of leeches actually that, heal you from injuries. Now, first and foremost, the animation of her picking the whatever it is, healing worms, if I want to call it that, it's so weird. It didn't synchronize. It didn't synchronize at all. But they are healing worms, right? Or they are leeches, or they are healing leeches. Whatever they had, they are just healing stuff, right? And she was going to climb up this sort of tunnel or climb up this hole that had crystals, large crystals spiking out the whole thing. And she dropped the healing worms. If there was any time I was going to take any healing worm or something that would heal me in less than 5 seconds, it was going to be when I was climbing up the crystals, the protruding crystals from the tunnel or the whole walls, because it was, in fact, they really put a very good work to make sure, or to put it out there, that these crystals are actually really sharp and they could tear out and they could lash your body through and everything. But that was the moment she dropped the healing worm, that she knew that it was already that it already had healing properties. That was not the part that pissed me off the most. No, her father came in to rescue her, and she went to the father without the healing worms, and the dragon squashed the dad or punctured the dad's armor into his chest, and the dragon got distracted and ran away, but she ran to him without the healing worm. Then, when the dragon was injured, she fetched the healing worms and healed the dragon. Oh, come on. Let's make it more interesting. Then she picked up her father's sword and she was going to, I don't even know how she got the silch, if I'm correct, or silch, the stuff that you put your sword into. I didn't know how she got it. She miraculously had it strapped to her across her tummy and all of that at the point, or to her back. And she picked up her father's sword, which was significantly bigger than her, and she just, I have to put a picture of this. She put it on one big swoop. And if you know how sword works, for sakes, it's long. You need to really take that thing up and plug it into your back, into where it's supposed to be, with so many motions involved. You using your left hand to guide the pouch, and also using your right hand to guide it as it slides into the pouch. But she did this thing with one big swoop. You could see the animation, the camera angles. We had a cut shot, and all of a sudden the sword was already in a pouch, and I was like, really? There are so many things, like there were just so many things that they just added. Madam Web, okay. What? Go watch it also. I don't really recommend you watch it, but if you want to, it's a nice movie to while away time. If you don't really pay attention to details and you don't pay attention to storylines too, and if you really don't care, you just want to have something running on your screen, fine. My rating on this is simply going to be A 3 over 10. And that is me being generous, to be honest. A 3 over 10. Nah. A 3 over 10. It's as good as that 3 over 10.